Hey kids, welcome to our channel. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell.
Hello, and welcome to another episode of Wildlife Crystal. I'm your host, Wildlife Crystal, a wildlife specialist. As you know, on this show, Wildlife Crystal, we are going to be learning fun facts about one animal and their environment every episode. I'm here with my very special co-host, the one and only Kaia the Koala.
Hello everyone! Good to see you again. I had a thought as I was having a swim last night in my pool.
Oh yeah? Do tell.
I was actually practicing my dive. It's looking very nice, if you were wondering. And I thought we should discuss an animal who can dive into the water very well. You know, so I can get some more tips in.
Okay. Yes, I was wondering about your diving skills. Well, I have just the animal in mind, actually. I'll give you a few hints. First, they are great divers, as per your request. These amazing animals are seabirds that have big bills or beaks and start with the letter P. Everyone at home, try to guess too. I'll give you 5 seconds.
When you said birds that start with the letter P, I thought parrot. But parrots are not seabirds and cannot swim. So, I don't know. What animal are we going to discuss today?
It's the pelican!
Cool! I love pelicans!
Me too. Let's dive right in.
I see what you did there.
There are 8 species of pelicans in the world, and they can be found on every continent except Antarctica.
Tell us about the diving.
The brown pelican is a keen-eyed predator that can spot a fish swimming under the ocean's surface even while flying 60 feet above. Their bigger cousin, the Peruvian pelican, also has great vision. Once the target has been spotted from above, the pelican dives into the sea bill first at high speeds. When they hit their prey or food, the impact force usually stuns them and they get scooped up by the pelican's pouch. It's a pretty dangerous stunt, but pelicans have many adaptations that keep them from injuring themselves when they smack into the water. An adaptation is a body part or feature or behavior that helps an animal survive and function better in its environment. For example, to keep their neck from getting broken, they stiffen the surrounding muscles as they dive. And by throwing their wings straight backwards, pelicans can avoid fracturing any bones. Another adaptation these pelicans have developed is air sacs under their skin around their neck, and their breast area inflate before the bird hits the water's surface. And their pouches below their bills act like airbags. Good form takes practice. Young brown and Peruvian pelicans struggle to hit their target at first, but over time, they get better at successfully dive-bombing fish.
So they dive from 60 feet at high speeds and have adaptations to help them so they don't get hurt? Yeah, those tips are not going to help my diving game in my pool. In any case, I'm intrigued. Pelicans are awesome. Tell us more fun facts.
Well, the wingspan, which means the length of the bird's wings from tip to tip when they spread out, can range anywhere from 6 feet to 11 feet, depending on the species. That's taller than me. While pelicans are a little awkward on land, they are beautiful and intelligent flyers. They soar like eagles with their giant wings. Pelicans are social birds and typically travel in flocks or groups, often strung out in a beautiful line or V formation high in the sky or low right over the water.
I love watching pelicans fly in formation over the ocean. So beautiful. You said they dive for fish? Does that mean that they are carnivores?
Exactly right, Kaia. Pelicans are carnivores, which means they eat meat. While most pelicans usually only eat fish, some pelicans also eat other animals like lizards, frogs, crabs, and lobsters. As I said before, the brown pelican dives for their fish. Many other species of pelicans fish by swimming in cooperative groups. They form a line or U shape, and working together, they drive fish into shallow water by beating their wings on the surface. When the fish are in the shallow water, the pelicans simply scoop them up. Great teamwork.
What is the pouch called under their bill? Do they use it to store food that they scoop up like a little lunchbox?
The large fibrous skin pouch that dangles from the pelican's bill or beak is called the gular pouch. Kaia, just like you, many people think it's used to store food, but that is not what it's used for. Pelicans use their gular pouches only to capture food, not as a place to store it for later. These pouches are very flexible and can expand or contract, and the lower jawbone the pouch is connected to is capable of jetting outward. This makes it possible for the pelican to use their pouch like a fishing net. Once the pelican captures its prey, the bird drains out any of the water it may have accidentally gotten in the pouch by tilting their head and contracting those pouch muscles. Usually the prey is swallowed immediately after the water is out.
Interesting. Tell us about pelican babies.
Pelicans nest in colonies in trees, bushes, or on the ground, depending on the species. A breeding colony, which is a colony where birds nest to lay their eggs, can have hundreds of birds crowded in one small area. Once the pelicans have chosen their partners, both the male and the female pelican contribute to making the nest. Females will usually have 1 to 3 eggs, but sometimes they can have 4 or 5. The eggs are usually bluish white, and the females lay them days apart. The parents work together to take turns incubating the eggs on the top of their feet. Incubating their eggs means to keep them at a proper temperature to make sure their baby bird or chick in the egg develops normally. The eggs hatch in the order they were laid.
Aw, do baby pelicans eat from their parents' gular pouch? You see, I'm learning new words.
Very good, Kaia. And no, the young birds or chicks do not feed from the pouch. Instead, the parents open their mouth really wide to allow the babies to reach down into their throats to get regurgitated or already eaten food. The poor parents must feed their chicks up to 30 times a day for at least a month or so.
Wow, those are some dedicated parents. Also, I'm good on lunch.
By 6 to 8 weeks, the young pelicans start wandering around. Chicks of all pelican species fledge, meaning they develop wing feathers that are large enough for flight, about 10 to 12 weeks after they hatch. They may hang out with their parents after, but can feed themselves. They mature into adult pelicans after about 3 to 4 years.
Wow, that's a lot of great facts about pelicans. Do these awesome birds face any threats?
I want to start by saying these intelligent birds each have distinct and different personalities. Just like a dog or a cat has different personality traits. Pelicans are no different. They have good days, bad days, best friends, things they like and things they don't like, just like us. So should always be treated with love and respect. Today, there are several threats to these beautiful friends, like habitat loss, sea levels rising, and human pollution. That's a big one. There are things we can all do right now to help save pelicans and all seabirds. Because we keep building into their coastal habitats, humans and pelicans are in close contact. So never ever feed a pelican or a seabird. Feeding seabirds causes them to come back to the areas that have more humans, where they are more likely to get hooked or tangled in fishing lines and nets and pollution. Another thing we can all do right now is join or start a beach cleanup. Pick up any discarded fishing gear and ocean trash. Removing this kind of pollution from the environment has a direct positive impact on the health and well-being of pelicans, other seabirds, and all animals. Remember, it's up to us, the future generation, to make sure they have a place to live. Let's all work together to make sure that animals and humans live in harmony. Let's always be kind and respectful to every animal on this planet. And now it's question time. Kaia, are you as excited as I am to put the knowledge we learned today to the test?
I sure am.
True or false? Brown and Peruvian pelicans are great divers.
The correct answer is true. They can dive from 60 feet up at fast speeds right to their target.
What is the pelican's gular pouch used for? Is it A, to store food, B, to store water, C, to catch their food, or D, all of the above? The correct answer is C. Pelicans do not store food in their pouch. They catch their food, drain out the water, and eat right away. What is a baby pelican called? Is it A, a hatchling, B, a pup, C, a chick, or D, a kitten? The correct answer is C, a chick. You guys did awesome! Kaia and I have to go, but we will be learning fun facts about another animal next week. See you next time on Wildlife Crystal. Bye guys!
Bye, guys! You did awesome! Bye! See you next time!